Welcome back, Football Manager fanatics, to the greatest FM Let's Play so far. Cadbury Athletic's Born to Win. Not the greatest, but it is to me, and we are back in the Champions League. Copenhagen and Sporting CP are our challengers. Let's get into it. Now we are back with Cadbury Athletic, and things are looking pretty good so far in the league. We are currently in third place. Only 12 games have been played, but 7 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses. A goal difference of 8, but when you look at Liverpool, they're absolutely smashing it. They've got 10 wins, 2 losses, a goal difference of 24, and they are currently 6 points ahead of us as well. But we're not going to get into that just yet. Champions League is where it is. But let me show you what you have kind of missed since we were last here. And to be fair, when we drew 1-1 to Villarreal, there's only been 2 games. We drew 1-1 with Chelsea, and then we drew 3-3 with Aston Villa. So there's only been 2 games since we were last here. Today's games are going to be against FC Copenhagen and Sporting CP. In terms of any transfers in, not a lot has been happening because we are in November and there's been no freebies that have come around. But our squad is looking a little bit sketchy coming into Copenhagen, and I'm a little bit concerned if I am being honest. But it is what it is. We overachieved way too early, and the fact that we have only 21 players that we can use in our squad registration has come back to bite us a little bit. But looking at Copenhagen, I mean, it's not going to be an easy game. They are in 33rd in the league table. If we do have a look at the Champions League table as well, I mean, we're on 4 points. We only played 4 games. We've won 1, Borussia Dortmund 2-1, drew 1, Villarreal 1-1, and then we lost 2-1 to Inter Milan and 1-0 to Olympique Marseille. So even then, both of those, it's not too much drama going on. Copenhagen, they haven't won a game yet. Villarreal haven't won a game yet. They drew with us. And where's Sporting as well? They're just above us. They're on the same goal difference. No, they got a better goal difference, but the same points as us as well. So we're just going to go through. I think it's on the 27th, so it is tomorrow. Normally, I do leave it where we are there on the day. I've not done it for this one, so for whatever reason. Jovanovski wants a new contract. I mean, you have got 3 years left on your deal. You're on 21,000 a week, which isn't a lot in comparison to everyone else. And he's kind of a star player as well. But end of the season, yeah, little does you know, it's our last season with Cadbury Athletic. So yeah, good luck with that one with the new manager. Maybe it's the last one. I don't know. I don't know just yet. Right, Copenhagen, how are we doing? I mean, does anyone ever go through them pre-match conferences? I used to, but just trying to get through this season now, if I am being honest. Now we are here for the game against Copenhagen. I'm not confident with this one whatsoever. I mean, have we even got a recognised left back that can go in, or a centre back? I don't know. I mean, Berrio's there, but he is injured. We have got Godoy that can go in at centre back, which, to be honest, isn't a bad replacement at all. Laskowski he's looking okay as well. Who do we want, Godoy or Laskowski? You know what? Let's get Laskowski in there. I think the fact that Tony Berrio, he probably can only survive for one half. This is how this is how depleted our squad is, and it is crazy. You know what, Gedling, you're not a left back, but we're going to put you in at left back. So our team is going to be Drame, Sparhich, Menecci, Jovanovski, Fall and Baldo, Tarantino, Laskowski, Gomez, and Gedling with Peralta in goal. We are going with the Gambit. Yeah, we've only selected 8 of a possible 12 substitutions. This is going to be interesting, but we just need to get another win under our belt, and I think we probably will be safe going into the round of 16. It is a match that we should be winning, so let's get into today's episode. Let's get into the first game. We're at the Hawthorns. I mean, it looks beautiful. Looks beautiful with the purple. Hopefully we can get a new stadium in the future, and I hope they name it after me as well. If I'm not a legend at Cadbury Athletic, then what else do you need to do in Football Manager? But they're setting up with a 5-3-1-2. I'm not sure how it is going to compare with our 4-2-3-1. But let's skip this. I mean, you would have thought that a Champions League game would be an absolute sellout. 12 years in the future, Cadbury Athletic surely can sell out a 30,000 seater stadium. but we are going to demand more going into the game straight away. I mean, Copenhagen have had the first shot, the most of the possession, and not a lot has happened in the first 15 minutes. How defensive are they setting up here? While Gedling, our makeshift left back, 6'7", he's the new Dan Bourne. As Araujo gives it to Nelson, who goes from distance, and that isn't troubling Peralta at all. I'd like to see something from our team here. We have been a little lackluster into Europe. I wonder whether it's time to bring out the original 4-1-4-1 mastery as Drame whips it in, and it's just out to Jovanovski. Fall from distance off the crossbar as Baldo picks it up on the right-hand side, swings it in, and it's headed clear as well. Is this a counter-attack? It isn't. You know what? I'm not happy with the first 30 minutes. We will eventually go back to the 4-1-4-1 mastery, but we will stick with it for now. We'll let the first half go. And we have come into this first half as well. 7 shots, 3 on target. We have got the most possession now. And we have got a booking for Gomez. We're going to encourage them to push on, which should kick in with the next highlight. As Gedling gives it to Jovanovski. Wonderful skill. Into Menecci. 5th goal of the season. Fantastic stuff. Jovanovski playing for his new contract as Gedling, the new Dan Bourne. Lovely pass into Jovanovski, who absolutely kills Hegheim. Passes it back to Menecci, and a simple tap in. Wonderful to see. Maybe we won't go to the 4-1-4-1 mastery now. Can we have a dominant win here? Jovanovski and Laskowski. It was him or Godoy at centre back, and a 4-minute double salvo from Cadbury Athletic hopefully has put us in control of this game. Fantastic stuff. Jovanovski whips it in. Laskowski, what a header. And Agura, if I believe that is Agura that played for FC Nordsjælland. Yeah, no chance. Wonderful to see. I can relax a little bit. And what a dominant first half. 14 shots, 7 on target. We are slightly over our XG, but we are matching Copenhagen, and we are beating them as well. So well done for the number of shots. I mean, Drame, we might push you out to right wing. The reason I'm starting him up front is because we made a promise that we would start him up front. So we're going to keep that promise to him. Sparhic, Jovanovski, Drame. I mean, Balde and Full, how are they both playing? They're doing all right. Drame's not playing fantastic. So yeah, we will make that just one change. We're bringing Godoy in. We don't want to get any red cards in this game, as Menecci gives it back to Godoy. Nice early touch for Godoy as well. Simple passing, simple triangles. Gedling out to Jovanovski. Can use his pace here. Back to Gedling. Now with Jovanovski, absolutely love him. We brought him in on an amateur contract from Macedonia, and he's been a wonderful player for us. And this is some lovely football as well. Baldo into Sparhic. Can he get on the score sheet? He can. It's 3-0. It is game over. The team talk worked. The players are loving this now. A big win would be very nice. And it was just simple passing around the back as well. Lovely 1-2 with Baldo and Sparhic, who rifles it past Agura, who isn't having the best game. And I wonder if this will make Copenhagen open up a little bit. They seem to have changed their formation. There's 4 pressing us at the front here, which is going to leave some space as Menecci gives it to Baldo. Back to Full. Jovanovski out wide to Gedling, who is on a booking. We may bring Berrio on at some point. Although Gedling has won it back high up. Sparhic didn't jump for it there. But back to Gedling. Poor pass. But Godoy wings it into Jovanovski, into Menecci. Second goal of the game. It's 4-0. This is wonderful to see. Another 4-minute double salvo. This is getting embarrassing. I think our highest win was when we did play Birmingham City last season. And it was, I don't know if it was 9 or 10 that we scored, but it was destruction. The gambit has come into effect here, and a wonderful start to the second half. I mean, there's no point making any shouts, I don't think. Gedling is on a 7.0. We are going to bring him off for Berrio. And we are going to change up Sparhic as well for Mitic. Jonathan Torres is going to come on for Menecci. We don't really want to get any unnecessary injuries here. Drame will stay on, but we will bring him off at some point as well. And yeah, can't complain with this at all. We've absolutely destroyed Copenhagen here. 22 shots, 10 on target. We are above our XG by 1. And it isn't over yet. Torres is going to whip this free kick in to no one really, but Jovanovski picks it up on the left-hand side. He's going to dribble into the box. Tries to find the far corner. Wasn't to be on this occasion. We have got another highlight. They're coming thick and fast now. Berrio into full. Jovanovski, who's been absolutely instrumental. And Baldo gets in on the action. 5-0. Wonderful stuff. In off the underside of the bar. I mean, Full is looking a little bit fatigued, so we will bring him off. Courtney Nish is the guy that we brought in on a free from Chelsea. I mean, Baldo, what a strike that is. Absolutely magnificent. Yeah, Copenhagen, sorry. Will there be any other highlights? Any other goals? I mean, a 5-0 is lovely. It is nice to see. We've been struggling in the Champions League. And getting a big victory like this, hopefully that will push us on against Sporting as well. But absolutely fantastic. Jovanovski on a 10.0. 1, 2, 3 assists. 4 assists, I should say. Wonderful. Laskowski coming in, getting a goal as well. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to outstretch our arms. A win and a good performance. That's about as good as you're likely to see. Let's not downplay it. Wonderful stuff. Positive to the media. It's been fantastic. How are we looking in the league? We're now up to 15th. Sporting only drew as well. So I reckon another win, we should be in prime position to get into the knockout rounds. Sporting CP's next. I'll see you there. Now we are back for the game against Sporting CP, but a couple of transfers on the outs that we are going to have a look at as well. Ronaldo is going to be leaving us, hopefully. 11.5 million to Al Garratha. Just didn't live up to his expectations or my expectations of him being the reincarnation of Luis Ronaldo. So yeah, 25k off the wage bill, 11.5 million. Very happy for this transfer to go through. And also Grevin Vargas for 9.5, rising to 11.5 million to Bayer Leverkusen. We brought him in for £1 million last season, and yeah, we only really play him to keep him happy. So yeah, goodbye Grevin Vargas. Hopefully that £20 million we can invest into the squad. But as I mentioned, today's game is against Sporting CP, and we have been rotating our team around. So let's get our first 11 in as well. Let's have a super strong team, and hopefully we can pick up a victory against Sporting. So right back, we want Tarantino. We want Baldo in there with Ball, although Diatta has also got some transfer interest, so we're going to take him out of the team, bring in Full, and then on the right wing, Jakobsen has been playing, but he is ineligible for this one. So Drame, we are going to put him in at right mid. Now we are fortunate enough to name 10 substitutes on the bench this time, not the 8. And we have made a little change as well. So Peralta in goal, Tarantino at right back, Laskowski, Godoy and Gedling at left back. Gedling, he did alright to be fair against Copenhagen, but Sporting TP is going to be a bigger challenge for him. Baldo and Full, with Drame at right wing, Torres to replace Manetti, who's, yeah, his fitness is a concern at the minute, and Drea has come in for Jovanovski again, whose fitness is a concern, with Sparhic up front. Very happy. This is a very strong team, and it should be enough. Should be enough to win the game for us. Hopefully. If we don't lose, I think we're going to be in a very good position. Laskowski has been fantastic at centre-back, but there's no Jovanovski to whip the corners in for him on this game. Maybe we'll bring him on at the latter half of the game, but we are back at home. Second one today. We beat Copenhagen 5-0. Can we put in a dominant performance against Sporting, but they are a very good team. And they've still got Dario Eusebio, who's a fantastic player. As Drame wins the ball there, Torres into Baldo, Full up to Sparhic, big target forward, Baldo again to Torres. Hopefully we can get more of Torres in. He was our signing of the season, in my opinion, last season. But he just hasn't been into the game enough, as he's onto the right hand side. Across, I mean, Sparhic was going to put it in, but Drea has absolutely just thundered that in from 2 yards out. He's already on a booking in 3 minutes, so one to keep an eye on. But, I mean, Baldo, did well here. Drame, lovely pass across to Torres. Sparhitch was waiting there. Unless he was offside and left it for Dreyer, but if it is, 100 IQ. But a wonderful start to the game. And I want to kind of see where that does put us in the league. And we are up to 13th place comfortably into the knockout rounds. Now, I don't expect us to automatically go up into the round of 16. But Lekowski nearly got onto the header there. We're only 1 point off it at the minute with Arsenal, Juventus, even Marseille on 11 points as well. So we're in a good position here as Gedling throws it into Dreyer. Long ball back to Drame. Fantastic. 2-0. 16 minutes gone. We are going to praise them for that. Praise in Football Manager on shouts doesn't always work, but if they go 2-0 up, we've got to let them know that we are happy. Gedling doing the Dan Burn to Drame on the right wing, and a wonderful header. Matthias stood no chance, but we have praised them, and we're going to concede straight away. No, we're not. Just over the bar. Have a bit of faith, Ross. Have a bit of faith. But 6 shots, 3 on target. We are overachieving on our XG. Possession-wise, Sporting, they are doing a lot better than us, but we are taking our chances as they come, and we will encourage them into the last 15 minutes of the half. Dreyer taking over the Jovanovski corners. Can he bring the magic? Not on this occasion, but Sparhitch outside the box finds the bottom left-hand corner. 7th goal of the season for Sparhitch. 40 million well spent. I mean, you'll have to let me know at the end of the season, but I think I can relax a little bit with this one. Sparhitch outside of his right boot. I mean, Matthias hasn't been fantastic in goal, and that should hopefully put us into pole position here. So Torres on the left into Gedling, who is doing a Dan Burn at left back. Very happy with him there. Baldo into Sparhitch. Dreyer finds Sparhitch. Is it 4? It is 4. We've scored 9 goals in 1.5 games so far in this episode. We're going to encourage them again. It's wonderful stuff. Baldo into Sparhitch. I mean, loses out, but Dreyer, defence splitting pass to Sparhitch, who confidently puts it right past Matthias. 4-0, game over. Or is it? Torres back to form. Godoy into Dreyer. He's having a fantastic game for us. Baldo into form. To Baldo. I mean, who's on the right? Drame's on the right. Can Fall find him? He can. And Drame just at the near post gets cut out there, but a thunderous crossing has been headed away. Thal picks it up, gives it to Tarantino. Back to Drame into the box. Was he offside? He was just offside, but 4-0 is absolutely superb. Sporting, they had the first shot. They've had the more possession, but we've dominated the ball since having it as well. And 4-0 at half-time. I mean, look at our XG in comparison to Sporting. Can't complain. I'm happy with the number of shots, which I am. Dreyer, we are going to bring you off for Sidi Diatta. Any other ones that we can kind of relaxed, rest with? I mean, Drame's been well. We're going to bring Mitic in as well. Sparhitch is on a hat-trick. I don't want to take him off. I want his confidence to be there. And also, we paid 40 million for this guy. So we've got to play him as much as we can. Can he get his hat-trick? I mean, he got 2 in 2 early on. But if we get no highlights, you know, I'll be quite happy, if we are being honest. So Gedling, the new Dan Burn, into Fall into the middle, who a loose pass to Dembele, but they've just booted it long. Leskowski to Baldo, but Baldo has picked it up. Back to Godoy. I mean, Fall, can we bring you off? Being Theokane, perfect player to bring in, as Diatta loses out to Isego. A bit of an attacking presence here from Sporting. Santos down the left-hand side. Tarantino is there to meet him, as is Baldo. Maria into Hertz, and Salifo Gomez, 2nd goal of the season. Yeah. I mean, surely there's not a comeback coming on. We're not going to watch it. I don't want to tempt fate and hope that they do pull it back. 2 points away from automatic qualification into the round of 16 as Gedling takes it off Gomez this time. Theokane into Baldo, back to Leskowski. What I will do is, out of possession, we're going to take, sorry, not out of possession, we're going to get rid of the overlap here and focus through the middle. with Lekowski onto Baldo. Sparhich now on the right hand side. I mean, you target forward, you don't want him crossing it in, but Diatta has cannoned it off the crossbar as well. We're in a good position here, very good position. Baldo and Lekowski both could be ones that we could bring off. I mean, how many subs have we got left? We have got 2 subs and 2 stoppages. 18 minutes to go. You know what? We will confirm the changes that we made there. And we will make our changes here as well. We want to save Baldo for the next game. So Courtney Nish is going to come in. And Sparhich, we will leave you on, don't worry. Who's the other guy? Lekowski. Bring you off for Anderson Gomez. He's been dropped out of the team purely because Godoy wants to play some more football. We're trying to keep everyone happy. And it's always difficult on Football Manager. We are still in 13th place. Brighton are ahead of us. Olympique Marseille and Arsenal as well. There's a lot of juggling going around here, but we are still in 13th place and we have won 4-1 as well. Absolutely fantastic, that is. Wonderful to see. And I will show you as well how we are looking in the league going into the next games. So we're currently third still. 8 wins, 5 draws, 2 losses. Goal difference has gone up slightly to 9, but we are 7 points away from top. Let's face it, we're not going to make it there. Looking at the schedule and how we did perform in the games prior to the Champions League, we beat Norwich 2-1. Sparhich and Jakobsen getting on the score sheet. We then drew 2-2 with Brighton. Lekowski getting a late minute goal, and also Jakobsen again, our penalty taker now apparently, with Diatta and Lekowski getting on the score sheet against Crystal Palace. We went 2-0 down within 11 minutes. And even with Brighton, we went 2-0 down in 35 minutes. So, yeah, very happy with this. We are going to come back against a double AC Milan and Manchester United as well. Now, I've really enjoyed this. Really, really enjoyed it. Can we do any more? I mean, there's not that many games left in the Premier League. So, the Champions League is where we are going to focus all of our efforts. I hope you join us next time. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on the next one.